Yerp. 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 I'm gonna hit the intro too while we at it. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Hold up. Air horns. Is that loud enough? Is that loud enough?
Yeah.
What's good, homies? Welcome to episode 155 of Homie Studios. It's your boy STD, GREAT, joined by the homies Ryan and Shades. What's good with y'all boys? The Dawn back in the building, huh? Air horns for the Dawn.
Back in the building.
What's up, people? What's up? Yeah, I was out of commission. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man,
What?
the BGs is crazy, man. When you you don't
Bump
want
that. Yeah, this squiggly wigglies, boy.
yeah, bro, that junk was a bug for real. Like, I don't wish that on nobody.
That boy had a worm.
I'm back. I'm back, baby.
We have ringworm in his stomach. That's crazy.
Nights like this, I wish.
Hey, that.
See, Pritchard said, okay. Pritchard said, hey, if somebody else gonna just always pull up and shoot, I'm shooting too. Like,
Give it to me.
so we so for the homies that's tapped in live, we are currently watching the game 4 of the NBA Finals.
You did.
So we gonna be kind of tapped into this while we doing our show today. But you know it is what it is, man. We here to rock with y'all all night. And by all night, I mean just whenever we finish this shit, because like niggas ain't finna be here all night. That's crazy.
You did.
I gotta work tomorrow.
Nigga, I got shit to do today.
Thanks to do.
But what's good with y'all boys, huh?
Everything
Dom,
good,
what's up,
man. I just came back from a work trip to Charlotte. That was cool.
How did that go?
Honestly, it didn't go as planned because my boss was supposed to come out as well, but she had a death in the family.
Oh, dang.
The day before we got on the plane. So she was just like, I'm not going to stop y'all because I know y'all done made y'all arrangements and stuff. So still go. So we went, but like one of the actual girls didn't have a court. She didn't apply for her corporate card in time.
Mm-hmm.
I got my corporate card from like the last time we went. So like, of course, everything gets used on that card. So she was just like, my boss was like, oh, I'll just put everything on my card. So then when she found out she wasn't going, she was like, Ryan, you have to put everything on your card. I'm like,
Hold up now. This one previously negotiated.
Wait a damn minute.
I said that, no, that's fine. As long as you explain to expense why I got double the charges on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to think I'm just out here like treating somebody to a date. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
While I'm out here on the company's dime.
Hey,
like,
shout out to the boy Mello for tapping in. What's good with you, bro? Hi.
Yo.
What's good with the boy? Huh?
But it was dope, man. Like, got to. I mean, I've been to Charlotte before. The other girl, that was her first time going, but like getting a little food and shit, you know, stuff like that. Made sure they had us in a decent hotel. Stayed at the JW. You know what I'm saying? Felt like I was, you know, prestige.
You did,
right.
Elite status.
You know what I'm saying? So it was dope. Little 3-day trip. Came back. And
They
got
had
back to the
leadership
crib.
training.
That boy
Yeah,
came
we ain't did shit, honestly. Like, it honestly was supposed to be something like we had like a team building event and everything, but like when she couldn't come, everything fell apart. So it just got like, they were scrambling like, oh, well, we can all go to dinner instead of the team. I'm like, I guess, like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, well, damn, y'all really just got a free trip. Like, I'm sorry I couldn't make it, but I mean, it's so much shit going on. Like, because I think like her boss was flying to Detroit, she's flying to
That's what your gut said too.
yeah.
So much shit going on.
It is. That's exactly what it said. Exactly.
Chase, what's good with you, dog?
Bro, I'm good, man. Business is growing. Girls is doing good. Got a couple of events. Home ownership workshop tomorrow at Joshua Christian Academy with NARAB, you know, educating the community on home ownership and if you currently have a property, what to do with the equity, you know what I mean? So, you know, out here in these streets trying to make a positive impact in the community at the same time, handle some business, you know what I'm saying?
That man said philanthropy. Philanthropy shades.
You feel me? What about you, bro? How you doing?
Hey man, we good, dog. Like worked at 2 different employers this week.
What?
Oh, okay.
Correction, 3 actually. But worked at 3 different employers this week. Finished off the main job. Worked at my little trivia.
Texas.
Shout out Tech Systems. They held it down for your boy. Nothing but love to do. Obviously did a little trivia joint. And now your boys is linked up. You know what I'm saying? Now the boys is linked up. Done worked over here the past 2 days.
That's what's up.
The boy been at the crib. Boy don't showed up to the cribbo. Got the boy the logins at the last day or the last time of the first day. You feel me?
Yep.
Then come in today. The boy already working on 3-5, like helping your boy out, helping your boy out with certain things. You feel me? Just in case you did, I don't know if you know, Brian, but ST the processor for the team, bro.
Hey. Yeah, so now the boy is out here doing big things. So it's air horns for me. Huh? Yeah, no. Other than that, man, baby girl crawling. Like,
bro, she went from
big crawling now too. Like, we ain't even like, oh, I'm just moving around a little bit. No, baby girl, big crawling now.
You know how long I've been waiting to do this?
Right.
I just been sitting here staring at y'all.
Yeah. When I got home today, she was a little fussy, so I laid her down real quick. She got in a little crawling stance. She, for some reason, she loved these.
Mm-hmm.
She loved the bees. She loved the bees. So I ripped these off the arm, threw them in front of her, and I was like, "Go get them." When they got both of them things, but so baby girl doing good, wifey doing good, wifey on vacay now. Like I'm like, it's good right now. I'm like, oh, vacay, I ain't got time for that.
For real, we just getting started.
I'm steady on the grind. So hey man, I'm good, dog. You know what I mean? I can't complain for shit.
No, I feel you, bro. And I ain't gonna say, bro, it's a freaking hell of a weight off my shoulders having you on the squad, bro. So it's a pleasure having you on the squad, dog.
Hey man, you know what we do. We about to make money, dog. That's what
about to make that move.
About to make that dough, cuz. About to make that dough, cuz. Hey, also, over the weekend, your boy got these braids in, you know what I'm saying? So like,
I was about to call you Jalen Brown the other day. I was say the boy got them Jalen's in.
Yeah, no, the boy went and got braided up.
Jalen braids grew this year. Last
year,
boy, did they? I was sitting here making the thumbnail today for us, and it's a thumbnail. Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown on the thumbnail, and I'm looking for Jalen Brown pictures so I can find something to make the thumbnail with. I don't even remember this nigga without braids.
Yeah, without the braids.
That nigga,
he had the little high top.
Yeah, I remember
bro,
that.
I was like, I don't even recall that nigga. Like, and it was a shock.
He was like a creative player. Haircut 3.
Exactly. Your boy had to get that shit done. You know what I'm saying? I already want to rip these shits out, bro. Like scalp. I forgot about how the scalp feel during the braids. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like I'll be over here patting my motherfucking head like a bad bitch.
Yeah. I don't miss them braids, boy. I swear to God, I remember. Oh wait, sheesh. Yeah, just you saying that made me want to just.
Right. Now at this point, I just want to lock my shit up.
That's what I was just like. Yeah, locking it up is less stress, bro. Like
you can wash your hair and shit like appropriately.
Honestly, I ain't. When I had the dreads, I ain't give a fuck about nothing. Like, just wake up and just be like, "Oh, I'm outside."
Yeah, tied up.
I mean, that's the same thing with braids too, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's better than me having to wake up and have to, you got the flat hair. You got to pick that shit out.
But see, you could just scratch like with the dreads. You could just be like, "Fuck it."
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like that. That's exactly that. Yeah, that's what I'm missing right now.
Yeah, straight to where I got to stretch to. I don't care nothing about nothing getting messed up. Whatever. They dreads. They're supposed to be messy.
Only time I scratch my head is when I got my head wrap on. You know what I mean? Because then you can get in there without it worrying.
Yeah, not worried about putting no hairs.
Exactly, dog.
The technique go underneath the braid and scratch.
That's what you get with the rat tail combs. You just kind of like,
Yeah, that
I
might
be in there. I be in there. My eyes be rolling to the back of the head. I be like, God damn.
Nigga, I had Britt apply some oil and shit the other day, bro. Because you when that shit be itching, you just like you put some oil in that bitch, you get that instant relief.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, yo, I thought I was in heaven. Yeah. I thought I was in heaven, dog. I was like, oh shit.
Don't give me the oil.
Appreciate you, babe. Hey, you need some money? Like, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, I ain't know what the fuck to do. But I know that shit felt good though. Look what you talking about. All right, man. Y'all want, speaking of hair and all that good shit, y'all boys want to go in and slide over to this
to the barber shop.
Let's get
slide the barber shop.
Cause it's time.
What's it time for, man?
For barbershop talk.
Well,
baby. Y'all know the fucking vibes, man, huh?
My brother, is that a watch ring?
It's a watch ring.
Yes.
And the time is correct.
I'm looking, I'm just like, nigga, is that damn watch telling time?
Nigga, he showed me that shit earlier today. I was like, I don't. It's like it's so fire that I'm not used to seeing some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got the time on the ring on the ring finger.
Oh, it is. Oh, 9:30. You know what I mean?
And that bitch right. That's
I've never seen no shit.
That's fucking fire, dog.
It was a gift from my business partner Jeff. You know, the main broker at the Coast to Coast Mortgage. Shout out to Jeff. You feel me? Holding it down.
Shout out, Jeff.
Bro, I had to. I told ST the story. We because I owed him dinner for.
They can't buy a bucket right now, dog.
I owed him dinner. We was at Roof Chris. You know what I'm saying? Having a nice little dinner and talking about business, talking about things, and we were talking about the ring and everything. He took it off. He was like, "Hey, you can have it. You know, I got like 10 more of these. You know, this thing's $5 on Temu." I was like, "Bet, bro,
$5 on Temu.
Hey, $5 on Temu." And then we was talking about properties and everything, bro. And I was talking to him about we was talking about acreage and all this stuff, right? and then you white guy, Caucasian guy, you know what I'm saying? But he got a little swag to him, you know what I mean? And Ryan, bro, he was talking to me about hey, I seen some acreage in Stark, Florida for 100 acres for $1 million or something like that. He said, right? And I was like, Rick Ross, he bought some acres in Georgia. I was like, yo, Rick Ross, he a rapper in Miami. He was like, bro, come on, man, don't ever try me like that again, bro. Don't do me like that. He's like, bro, I'm from Southside Chicago, bro. I didn't know I was white till I was 6, bro. I was like, my bad, bro, my bad. I didn't mean to do you like that.
That's funny as hell.
Yo, Drew
tried that man
I know, bro.
He's rappers. So, yeah, he's a rapper in Miami. Like, nigga, what? Come on.
That part is fucking hilarious. He's like, come on, bro.
28 points in the first half is fucking diabolical, dog.
Diabolical. It's because nobody can hit a shot. This motherfucker Drew Holiday, I think, has missed everything he's put up so far in this game, dog. That shit.
And the crazy thing, that nigga done shot 50% from the field the whole playoffs, 60 from 3.
Yeah, not today. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Well, he just hurt his chances to be in the goddamn finals.
MVP, yeah. It ain't happening. It's Drew.
Oh, Drew been balling though. When they needed a shot, Drew be making them. He had been making them. I don't know about this game, but yeah, that motor breath ain't no joke.
No shit. All right, man. Let's get into it though, man. Let's start with some NBA. I mean, we ain't gonna talk about this game yet, but we'll get back to this series.
Yeah,
we got a couple things to address in regards to the NBA right now. Right. First things first. Doc Rivers out here exposing Dame Lillard, dog.
Bro,
what he say?
He broke code, bro.
What he said, Shade?
He went on the Ben I forgot something Simmons podcast.
Ben Simmons?
Yeah. Ben Simmons podcast.
Not Ben Simmons.
It's not Ben. No, it's not Ben Simmons.
It's Bill Simmons.
Bill Simmons, yeah. Bill Simmons podcast. And he was just talking about he tried to turn it around. In my opinion, I mean, he tried to turn it around and say, it's just like that's what you love about the guy. Dame Lillard is always being truthful, always being honest. But he basically said Dame Lillard came to him and told him, like, he ain't trained none all last season. He was in the worst shape of his career. And Dame basically told him, like, he was in the worst shape. You know what I'm saying? He didn't work out. He said he, shot around by himself a couple of times and everything, but he didn't really do no work off season. And I'm just like, bro, why would you say that? Like
why would you out that man
Dame,
like that?
Dame is a hella, like, Dame is that type of dude where, like, if you break code, like, why would he want to, bro? Why would he want to talk to you? Why would he ever trust you?
Yeah.
Well, my thing is this. Yeah, you can blame Dame, but I mean, or you can blame the organization that decided to trade for him and pay him millions of dollars. Also, because if he was in Miami, it would have been no question whether his ass was in the gym or not.
Facts.
Because we paying you, guess what your ass going to be? In this motherfucker running wind sprints with everybody else, and we don't give a fuck about none of that. Yep. So, I mean, yeah, you can blame Dame, but like at the same time, because honestly, listening, like, cause I watch Jeff Teague's podcast because Jeff Teague is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But no, I remember him even saying, like, when the Bucks won, they was like, "Yo, what did y'all do?" He was like, "Nigga, we ain't do nothing. Like, we went back to the stadium and like he was like, they ain't even really." He's like, "You ain't had no butt naked bitches." He was like, "Man, Milwaukee ain't like that." Like, he was like, "I know what everybody else, like, if LA win the ship or you know what I'm saying, Miami, like what that shit would be like." But he was like, Milwaukee, he was like, niggas went home. Like, he was like,
we tired.
Niggas didn't even know how to celebrate that shit. Like, they didn't even understand it. That's what you do after you know what I'm saying? Like, like niggas was just like, "Oh, I'm going home." You know what I'm saying? So he was just like, so that alone just lets me know that, like, Milwaukee just like, "Oh, I mean, we hope we get good players. We'll hopefully win. We're not gonna be on your ass." Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of their fault too. So honestly, if everybody looking at Dame, I mean, I would look at Milwaukee as like, well, do y'all make y'all?
Well, it ain't really nothing Milwaukee could do because I mean he got traded, at a certain time frame. But I'm talking about before he was getting traded in the offseason and everything. He was saying he wasn't training. My whole point is, like, why would you say that on the pod? Like, why would you reveal that information?
Why are you putting that man on blast like that?
Anyway,
huh?
Why even tell Doc that?
Yeah,
I mean, you trying to build rapport with your coach.
That's how you build it, though.
Being honest.
I mean,
if that's it, I mean, you can only really reveal what you're going through, what your life is like.
So I think probably how that came about is saying, like, okay, maybe during off-season practices, all the good stuff, doing all your conditions, and you see that this man ain't in his top condition, like, yo, what's going on? And he's like, hey man, I didn't necessarily. I don't think he just came out, they was just chilling one day. And he was like, hey man, I ain't even do nothing during off season. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's how that went. But also, like, Doc, that's why that man ain't gonna be back. You know what I mean? Like,
he ready to go already, bro.
That's why that man won't be back for that reason alone.
You think Dame going this year, or are you gonna try to force his way out this year?
Oh, of course.
If they lose,
yeah.
Gilbert Arenas on Gil's Arena, they were talking about how that's like one of the worst trades in that's one of the worst trades trading Drew.
For me, I thought that was dumb anyway. I honestly thought that the Drew formula worked for y'all. Like, when y'all lost, it wasn't because of him,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So, like, when they traded you, I'm like, you got rid of a defensive-minded point guard that can give you 25.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So they should have traded Middleton, try to get somebody to get Middleton's role, like a long guard. Like,
they didn't need anything, bro. I think that they probably could have got another piece, like a wing or something like that. But I don't say have to trade. Like, bro, honestly, their lineup gives people problems. They got most of them niggas is 6'8" or taller. Like, most people don't have 6'8". Like, if Jimmy's guarding Middleton, that means that, you know what I'm saying, Giannis is on Bam. Then they still got, what's the other guys they got?
Lopez.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bobby
Lopez
Portis
is the problem anyway.
Bobby Portis, like 6'10", you know what I'm saying? I'm like, so their height. So I wouldn't trade anybody because they height give people problems. But I think
to me, I mean, I just think that it's
Middleton
hard.
makes big
It's the
shots
same.
when he
It's the
needs them.
same thing like with Kyrie and Luka and everything. Of course, it didn't work at first, but you got to give them time to gel and play together. I think their games work well together if you learn how to piece it together. You got a big man down low that can pretty much do everything, and then you got a Dame that can score at any point. You got to learn how to. You got to learn how to let it flow. They didn't know how to get the flow. They was like, oh, it's your turn. Oh, it's your turn. No, you got to
Honestly,
learn how to play together.
But my thing is the most simple, one of the very easiest fundamental things of basketball is pick and roll.
With Dame and Giannis.
Yep.
They ain't do that shit at all.
That's what I'm trying
Exactly.
to say, bro.
Like
You're not even doing the basic. Like if the big man, if Giannis picks and the big man roll off on Dame, pass that mug down low.
Yeah, and they just wasn't doing that
at all.
That shit, man.
That's coaching.
When Dame finally landed, when Dame finally landed over there, I was like, oh, okay, they definitely gonna pick and roll.
And they still finished third. That's my point. They still finished third in the East.
I mean, you said that to say what though?
It's not like Dame went over there and they finished like 6th, 7th, 8th. They had to play in the play-in tournament.
Nah, they finished strong in the East, but
they still have 50 wins. It was just you got to learn to play together and gel together.
But damn, dog, we had the whole season. Like at some point, shit had to get better for them. And Grant, you can say, well, they were winning, and that's true. But we ain't talking about regular season chemistry. We talking about, hey, we need y'all to get to postseason chemistry like ASAP.
But listen to what I'm saying. The same thing. I don't think the Mavericks finished third last year. They didn't finish third in the West.
They're not. They weren't going to finish third in the
But
West.
I'm just saying. Look at them. Luka and Kyrie had to learn to play together.
Yeah, but they weren't going to finish third in the West regardless. It's the West. It's much different. You know what I'm saying? That's much different than the East. We all know this.
I mean, I feel you, but my point is, you didn't finish like at least in the top your first time playing together. Like y'all had.
They weren't going to. Like that's what I'm saying is I don't give a damn if they figured it out or not. They probably weren't still going to end in the third in the West regardless.
No, it's not even third. It's just being a top team, considered a competitor. You know, in the West. You know, when you think Kyrie and Luka, you think, oh, you know, look at them now. They had the finals. You know what I'm saying? That's year 2. This is only year 2 after y'all coming together. I'm saying with Giannis and Dame. I mean, you messed up on defense, but you can pick that up by getting other pieces to pick up on the defensive part.
I feel like even this year, I don't think just this year, whatchamacallit would have been enough for them to make it to the finals. I don't think Kyrie and Luka would have been enough to make it to the finals.
You talking about year 1?
I'm just saying, even this year, even year 2, I think the trade for Gafford and PJ drastically helped.
Yeah, well, of course, you definitely got to get a better supporting cast for sure.
Yeah, that, I think.
But Luka and Kyrie before this finals right here, people were talking about they were the best. They were on pace to be like the best duo in like NBA history and stuff like that. That's what the media was saying.
Oh, well, they were wrong.
That's all I'm saying. Because of the run that they were on, because they started to gel together. They started to. It wasn't like, oh, it's your turn. Oh, it's your turn. Because that's how it was the first year. It's the same thing with Giannis and Dame. That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to let it be known. They were never going to be the best two in NBA history.
Nah.
Y'all forgot Jordan and Pippen was on
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is these? I mean, we ain't saying that's what you're saying. Obviously, that's what the media was saying. No. And the media was smoking crack.
No, I think it was I don't think you can the way that they structured it, you can't mention Pippen and Jordan because they were talking about backcourt, NBA backcourt. They were talking about like point guard, shooting guard.
Oh, then that's different than the best duo. You know what I mean? Okay,
I misspoke.
Bet. Okay. So even then,
it was just the way that they was looking. You know?
Okay.
It was just the way they was looking in the playoffs. I think that's why they were saying that. But yes, you know how and then as soon as they turn, they turn on you as soon as you start messing up.
It's some niggas in the state of the Golden that got 4 rings that got something to say about that.
Exactly.
What?
Niggas can't buy a basket, dog. They
These
still
niggas
got
is the Splash Brothers. This nigga scored 30 points in a quarter. Like what? What? Like, bro, I swear to God, when I used to watch Steph, like when I really started first watching Steph, like every time he took that shot, I was like, that's a horrible shot. Horrible shot. I say, bro, like, how do you, as a coach, how do you get mad at the nigga? Like, nigga, look at the shot this nigga took. Like, I defended all of this,
bro. Then the quickness of which the shot used to go off. Well, not used to.
It's the fact that it ain't hit shit. Like I'm talking about,
right,
like,
right.
Because
Shay's right. That shit used to go up so quick, but then it was still like how we super wet. Pause. Hey Boston, man, go on and pack your bags. You know, go and head on home. Everybody get home tonight. Go sleep in the comfort of your own bed.
Even they say when the pressure get on, butts get tight. Pause.
Lemon booty. This is what we like to call it. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's terrible. What they put up? 32, 35, I think it was. 35 points in the first half for the Boston Celtics.
Hey, it's just the first half. Y'all boys better come out and finish it strong.
35 points for the Boston Celtics in the first half.
They just missing shots. I don't really think that. Well, they is putting their hands in their face at least this game.
It's the finals, dog.
That's putrid. that's
one more topic. One more topic before we get on to the finals, though.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about Dan Hurley turning down that Lakers job to go back to UConn for the 3-peat?
Makes sense. Made sense to me,
bro. Honestly, if like me,
they only offered him 5 years, $70 million.
If I'm a head coach,
I say only.
If I'm a head coach anyway, dog, and you talking about me being a coach of the Lakers, it's just the stress that comes along with the title of that job anyway. Like
his wife was bugging. They said,
like about what, mad or happy?
Well, she was upset at first. Like, why would you even consider this? Like, because even after he turned down the job, like they had a whole bunch of press at their house and all this other stuff, and she was like, she was real emotional. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, why would you? Our life is perfect. Like, why would you change all of this just for this or whatever like that? So I think the whole thing, the whole experience that comes with the Lakers, I don't think that's Hurley's type thing. You know, maybe not right now.
You know what the problem is though, right? They ain't even offering that man Monty Williams money.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I'm coming off back-to-back NCAA. Granted, I know it's the NCAA. We talk about NBA, but y'all ain't even offering me Monty Williams money.
That's a little disrespectful.
Like, I know, like that man got on that plane to go take this interview and you know have a little negotiation, and y'all ain't even coming up with the big bag, and then he just gonna end up all this does for Hurley is just okay, cool. I went and did this interview. I come back, I'm still making like I think $8 million a year back in college. Cool. Guess what? Somebody else is now going to come offer me a job next year.
But the thing is, though, with the 70 million, you in Cali.
Yeah, plus the state tax.
On top of the Fed. So that thing can come out to like 30-something million a year.
You mean 30-something million total?
Oh, I'm sorry, 30-something total.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
He was about to get crucified on them taxes.
Oh, taxes. They was about to eat off that man. It was, the state of California was like, please.
Come on over, buddy.
Please. Don't get me wrong. I know we got a lot of motherfuckers that make a lot of money out here, but we also got a lot of motherfuckers who don't. Please.
Excellent.
Right. That's how that shit was, man. That shit was crazy.
So everybody cool with him turning it down.
I mean, and now you got
I kind of thought they was going to throw him the bag a little bit though. Like that's crazy.
They thought offering 5 years, $70 million was the bag,
or just as the fact it's the Lakers.
Yeah, the bag plus Lakers. That's what they thought. And
you be in Hollywood, you be in LA.
Yeah, no.
You got LeBron, you got AD.
that's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure. And then
that's instant stress.
Another thing is the chemistry. Would the chemistry be good? Because Hurley apparently coaches hard a little bit, you know?
Yeah. But I don't feel like who's that going to impact the most? AD? Because I don't think LeBron care about the you coaching them hard thing. As long as you
know what you're doing.
As long as you know how to coach, he'll work. Because he gonna work hard regardless.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So like, there was never gonna be like, God damn it, LeBron. I mean, he might say that, but like LeBron, no, he just saying that in the face of the rest of the team, so they can get everybody else can be. LeBron been in the league too damn long to not know when the coaches are doing coach tricks. You know what I mean? So like, I don't think it would have been an issue with LeBron. But I mean, that's what happened when you lowball. You lowball, and now you're back interviewing JJ Redick again.
And is he gonna take the job? Because he might feel some type of way.
I mean, I feel some type of way. I'm like, why y'all? I was already interviewing for this shit when y'all said y'all start offering this man some shit.
But they said that was a introductory.
At the end of the day, but JJ Redick, you also can't be out here being tight about nothing. You've never been a coach
ever.
So like, yeah, they're gonna go for the guy that's got some success and accolades.
And honestly, once LeBron retires, like, what kind of cachet is you really gonna have?
What is the order? Yeah, exactly. Because like you coming in now, we get it. You and Bron got a fucking podcast together and shit. We understand what y'all doing, but also at the same time, it's like we need more. we gonna need more than just you LeBron friend. Because no matter if you've been in the league or whatnot, you ain't got no damn coaching experience, and you ain't Jason Kidd. You know what I mean? So like,
but even Jason Kidd, wasn't he like a assistant coach and all that stuff? Like before he became a head coach?
Nah, he ain't Steve Nash, nigga.
He ain't Steve Nash.
Just
Steve said, hey, Steve, here's a coaching job.
Here, that was dumb. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a very intelligent basketball player, but that don't make you a good coach.
I was just like, when he hired what was the coach's name? That used to be the coach of the Rockets, and then he was the coach of the Suns.
D'Antoni.
D'Antoni. When he hired D'Antoni, I was like,
they don't play no defense.
You ain't about to play no defense. You just about to do straight offense. Like, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, no.
Every team that do that fail, though.
Every time. Like, you gotta have some type of defense. But yo, I got one of the homies calling in real quick.
Oh shit. Let me pass you the
Hold
ox.
On one second, Quan. Hold on one second, bro.
Pass you the ox real quick.
Let me get that ox in real quick. Let me get that ox, man.
This homie is about to
Quan, man.
Celtics.
Quan, man. Hold on. Quan, man.
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
What's happening with you, bro?
What's up, homies?
What's good with you, bro? How you been, man?
What up?
I've been good. I can't complain. How y'all boys doing?
Hey, man, sitting here watching this game 4. Watching this game 4, bro.
I know you said 9:30, but I was watching. I had to wait up until halftime to make my call.
No, it's all good. This perfect timing, bro. It's perfect transition. Perfect timing.
All right, cool.
Yeah, brother. So let's talk about it, man. You think the Celtics up 3-0? I mean, my thing when I made the agenda, I was like, is it time to bring out the broom? How you feel at halftime?
In my opinion, and I was trying to tell you, because it's a lot of people like to put their money on parlays and stuff like that. So I was actually encouraging people. I'm a Celtics fan all the way through, but I had a strong feeling that tonight was going to be a blowout win toward Dallas' favor.
Mm-hmm.
Due to us actually having a 3-0 lead, everybody seemed like they would be so excited about the sweep. But I just feel like bringing the next ring actually to the actual city of Boston is going to be much. I think we ease up on the gas. You might see the third string out there a little sooner than expected, just to get them boys some playoff time. But I don't really feel like this game is going to be focused on just really trying to I think the Celtics going to try to see what the Mavericks' biggest punches that they can throw right now.
Right.
And they doing a hell of a job now, but Luka going to do what he been doing. So you can't stop that. But I see some of the other role players with the Mavericks are stepping up, putting in what Lively got like 6 points, 10 rebounds right now.
Yeah.
Josh Green got him 3 boards. But if you look at the Celtics star players, man, Jaylen Brown, I just don't seem like that Jaylen Brown that everybody tried to jump on the bandwagon and jump on tonight because he only got 8 points in the first half.
Right.
We also got Derek Holiday with, I'm even talking about Derek Holiday. Might as well call him that because that's a new duo. But yeah, we got Derek White and Drew Holiday. Both of them only got 3 points in the first quarter. So
yeah,
that alone, just those stats kind of let me know that Missoula not really throwing real punches at the team or at the Mavericks as what he should. But I don't know, it's interesting. I like to see the fight in Kyrie. I like to see the fight in Luka. Luka playing a little cleaner tonight. He's not as dirty as he normally be, but he's still dirty with it. Yeah, no, he
definitely playing a little bit more composed tonight, as opposed to that that boy went out sad game 3. So to see him come back and show a little bit more fortitude in this game and show some damn discipline in this game, that's kind of needed, because if not, people was gonna really be talking about that boy all off season.
Oh yeah. I mean, but just with anybody, I feel like once you make it to the finals, you open yourself to so much criticism in the off season because everybody's like, "Oh, you didn't get the job done."
Yep.
But what people fail to realize, it took a whole lot of work to get to that position anyway.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that them going to Derek Lively early in the game brought a lot of energy, but you kind of showed your hand right now. So I expect Porzingis to be back next game in Boston. And, that's where you put all your money on Boston and you take the under because it's going to be funky.
That's true.
Pass up checkout. So in the $5 spot? No, yeah.
But in game 3, I kind of feel like the roles is kind of switched this game. With game 3, Luka was crying about calls and everything like that. Kind of feels like I seen a little frustration on the Celtics side with the calls and everything a little bit early, and I kind of feel like the frustration was kind of settling in the second quarter. Hopefully they come out in the third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad, you got cut off.
No, I was just saying, like, it kind of feel like the Celtics and the Mavericks have switched places as far as like talking to the refs and everything. Now, some stuff has been a little bit egregious. Yeah, they is out here fouling. Yeah, like PJ Washington was hooking Tatum earlier.
Yeah, they absolutely out there fouling. They absolutely out there fouling or whatnot. And like I was telling Shays earlier, I was like, I don't mind if you sitting here calling for a foul, but be running down the court while you're doing it. Don't be staying down on the other end of the court while offense is already on the back end of the other side of the court. Like I was saying that about Jaylen Brown this game, because I seen him where he started complaining about a call, but you stayed down on the other end of the court, yelling at a damn. Like, you can't do that. Like, yeah, argue your point, because at the end of the day, like, who gonna argue it for you? But then at the same time, you gotta be putting yourself back in position because your team needs you, and just bitching about calls in the first half of an NBA Finals, and not being back on defense for your team, that's unacceptable, bro.
Yeah, I mean, well, I kind of feel like at this point, arguing with the refs seems to be some form of skill set that the NBA, where you got some players who can do it, and all the players do it, man. Any player, he go to the hole, he gets slapped, he screaming. We don't hear it because we hear the commentators and we hear the fans, but if you were in the gym, you hear every shot, the person screaming for the foul every time. Mm-hmm. And like you say, just arguing with the refs does, in a sense, take a player out the game, but sometimes it kind of check the referees out the game if you do it. If there's a skill to doing that. Yeah. Michael Jordan did it. LeBron James is infamous for doing it. That's part of the reason why I really don't care for LeBron, because of the fact that I felt he was such a great player, but he utilized the refs too much to his to his advantage just during the game play. But I feel like all these players right now on the floor, they're so level. When I say players, I mean superstar. Like you got Kyrie, you got Luka, and you got Jalen, you got Jason Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
Those three players should be able to still put the ball in the hole without searching for the call, but they all do it. They're going to search for the call.
Yep.
It's just going to happen.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Only thing I can say is after halftime, I still think Dallas take this game. If they bring out LeBron tonight, I'd be surprised, but I'd be kind of disappointed because I was looking for another game to bet on myself. But I'll be sure to bring that 18 ring round to home studios and let y'all see what it look like. Because I'm invited to the ring ceremony just to let y'all know.
So let me ask you a question. So if so let's just say hypothetically, we don't know, but if Dallas wins this game, they take it back to Boston. Boston wins the next game, and we get a gentleman's sweep. Is this one of the best Celtics team of all time?
This is what I want y'all to understand. This is not only the best Celtics team of all time, but this is one of the most perfect basketball teams put together ever. You've never had this many role players. Well, I'm going to say all-star players willing to shrink down to be role players, and it still work like a well-oiled machine. I see a lot of people try to criticize JT, and they criticize Jaylen Brown, but they didn't do that with Stephen Clay. You know what they did? They called them the Splash Brothers. But what they do in Boston is try to compare one to other instead of saying, hey, you brothers bad together no matter what. Like, we need to find somebody like this for our team. So guess what? I see the NBA shifting to trying to get bigs, real strong wings. Like the fat big guy and the small guard thing, that was a thing of the past, man. Don't get me wrong. Those guys are great to watch on the floor. They're going to score 40 points a night like Jalen Brown. Nobody can say they will. IT tried it, and that's just the end of that. You need big wings.
So we just gonna let him get that takeoff? Or
I gotta say, so when you're saying they wanted the best teams constructed, are you talking about constructed ever, or just in like a certain decade?
From one through five, ever. You've never seen a 1 through 5 like this. Never. You can't even call a 1 through 5 like this. For you to take a 1 through 5, I'm not
really a fan, but the Heatles,
Golden State,
Golden State,
the Bulls, what the 95 Bulls of Golden State when they was in their early era, pretty much when they grabbed KD. And even
that KD
in that
team
regard,
was crazy.
that was still a hampered team, but you just had role players who were still willing to play their part, like Draymond Green. He was very instrumental in what Golden State had going on. But then you also needed Klay Thompson. Don't get me wrong, Steph Curry is a great shooter. But without Klay Thompson doing what he does, then guess what? There's no ring in Golden State. Without KD coming to help them boys out when Klay was hurt, there's no another ring in Golden State.
I would even go as far as to say that the Detroit Pistons team is kind of rivaling that. That was a well put together team.
That was a defensive problem. That had nothing to do with two-way basketball. This is the best two-way basketball you'll ever see. It's gonna be hard.
Ever, bro? It's the ever part, bro. Ever?
It's like you got a team. It's like you got a team full of Kawhi Leonards. Players who can play on both ends of the floor. There's no team that you can call where every position they can play on both ends of the floor. I don't care what team you put together. Name them. You have 3 players that can go both ways, but to get 1 through 5 that can go both ways and be a real threat, somebody always had to get hit on the floor. In Boston, we ain't got to hide nobody. You don't have to hide them on offense. You don't have to hide them on defense.
That is a point, but it's just the ever part. I'm gonna have to. You might have to let.
That you can match up. If you can find a team that you can match up, that's gonna go both ways. I don't think. I don't think. You have to. It's almost like Dream Team standard level of lineup. It's that. They were never supposed
Dream
to
Team, though.
Dream Team. You were never supposed to get Drew Holiday.
That is facts.
You were never supposed to pull out Porzingis, and all we gave up. And Robert Williams, and we got 2 all-stars. Derek White is he's proven. He's proven.
I mean, you're gonna have to give me some time to sit and do some research because I can't think of nothing off the top of my head. But I gotta agree, like as far as like in the past decade, this is one of the most well built and constructed teams. I gotta give you that.
Oh yeah, I can that all day, but ever
it's
is
the
crazy.
Forever.
I'm not saying 6 man. I ain't saying bench rule because really I feel like this.
Oh, you just talking about like top 5, like that starting 5.
Yeah, this season is one of the seasons we had one of the weakest benches that we ever had. I feel like.
But that starting 5 is what he talking about.
Okay. Yeah, you talking about starting 5? I feel you.
Starting 5. So I'm just going strictly starting 5. Like you have not seen this since you've seen Michael Jordan. Scottie Pippen.
I mean, is this team better than the Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett team with Kendrick Perkins?
Athleticism? I'll say yeah. Athleticism, I definitely say yeah.
Okay.
Because you ain't got nobody on this current shot or current squad shooting like Ray. But you also talking about defense and stuff too, so.
Exactly. This defensive team is so like this defensive team right here is much faster than what the Celtics were back when Ray Allen and Garnett and Pierce and Rondo was there.
I forgot about Ray John.
Much faster.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I don't know, bro.
About Avery Bradley too.
Avery.
Remember, Avery Bradley was the Marcus Smart back then. Matter of fact, he was 0 before Jason Tatum did. Come on now, I know this team.
Hey.
But I tell you at this point, though, right here, this is the best 1 through 5 the NBA has ever seen. They didn't go 64-18 for no reason. That was just not by no accident. They were beating teams by 30. You look at Jason Tatum's stats this year; they're lower because he didn't have to play that much. He was sitting out in the 3rd quarter. The game was already over.
I feel you, but does that also speak to the level of competition that's in the league right now, though, relative to what was in the past?
I mean, you can say that. Basketball moves that weren't around back then, like you didn't have so many people doing Euro steps and jump in the air and then diving into them and then cussing at the ref in the foreign language. You didn't have that type of play. So right now, I feel like the game is so offensive because they want the game to be exciting. It's more exciting seeing somebody hit a 3-pointer shot than somebody blocking the shot. Blocking the dunk is exciting, but blocking the actual shot, but when you hit that 3 and Mike Grennan goes bang, it's crazy. Yeah. So you just got to give each era has its own this style of basketball was best back then.
Right.
Right now, what I'm saying is it's a 2-way game. Basketball is a 2-way game. NFL is not a 2-way game. You got people that play offense and people that play defense. But in this basketball, you have to be able to play on both ends of the floor. And you have to be able to work as a team on both ends of the floor. That's hard to do. It's only one ball.
That's facts.
No, you spitting facts right now, bro, but I just can't give you the ever. I can't give you the ever, bro.
Let's do some research.
No, I'm going to do some research, bro. I'm going to do some research, and I'm going to get back at you on that one, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. All right, Dave. By then, we'll have our ring. I might go get whoever get the MVP. That's who I'm gonna come with, and I had that jersey on.
No doubt, bro. But hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much for joining the show, bro. And then when your boys pull it off, you know what I'm saying, and you got to come on to the bar, bro.
No doubt, man. I appreciate y'all boys having me, man.
For sure. For the time being, go ahead and watch all that greatest 5 of all time. Go ahead and get blown out. All right, man. We
All right, yo.
all right, bro. Ever,
Forever?
nigga.
I mean, that's what the man said, man. He said, oh.
I mean, he got a point with the two-way thing, but
I'm over here expecting Ryan to say something at something.
Man, I just let the man have his day. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, they're good. But they really don't have any holes. Like the issues that I knew if the Boston Celtics, even when Miami was beating them, I knew that if they stayed together, this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they had too much talent for it not to. We just had the mental.
But just adding in Porzingis and Drew is crazy.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like they could have done it without him.
The homie Marco said that he didn't even say a full sentence. It's just crack. Ever, nigga. That is an insane statement for that man to make.
I mean, the Warriors lineup was crazy, dog.
He said ever, and then he said
timeout.
What, Olympic All-Star team or some shit?
Nope, I got a team.
Who?
Spurs.
Yeah, but
that can
we knew he was wrong when he said ever.
I just couldn't think of nobody at the time to say nothing but the Spurs.
Yeah,
David Robinson.
And they didn't
Duncan.
even need David Robinson. David Robinson was old as shit when he was playing with them.
Right.
He was enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Manu. They had Bruce Bowen.
Yep.
And
Robert
Tony.
And Bruce was the fucking
Horry.
clamps, boy. Like
Later on, they had Kawhi.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put the Spurs up there as best, like over this team right now.
Yeah, no, that was a wild ass statement my dog said.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give the Spurs over the Celtics.
They all
right
had shit you couldn't stop. Timmy was going to use that backboard. Tony was going to use that floater.
Yeah,
Manny was going to use that Euro. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, they both, all of them had something that you couldn't stop. Like,
right. Bruce had the clamps. Kawhi had the clamps.
Had the clamps. And Kawhi was the best all around player. So, like, then you had like a nigga that could do everything. That's like 6'8" on top of that. Like, come on, bro. Like, what the
I'm gonna have to go Spurs, Quan. I'm gonna have to go Spurs, bro.
All right, but speaking of another team in the East, since we talking about Boston and whatnot, let's talk about Knicks, man.
Hey, let's give my boys a little bit of due, bro. A little bit of Justin.
Well, they done said they out on both Donovan Mitchell and PG-13 in regards to try to get some trades popping for this upcoming season. What say you, resident Knicks fan?
He didn't know you was finna go there. He was hyped.
No, I was anticipating.
Oh, okay.
I'm cool with the Donovan. I wanted Donovan on the team. I'm cool with Donovan, like not pushing Donovan since Brunson is emerged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
PG, I would think PG would fit because PG play defense.
Yeah,
and he'll go wing. But
PG on the Heat is crazy.
Ha!
PG on the Heat would be crazy.
Ha!
We're not talking about the Heat at this point in time.
I'm just saying, it would be crazy.
Why we ain't talking about
So
that?
would y'all trade Jimmy for on PG?
No, we ain't gotta do that.
Why would we do that?
You can have Tyler.
Send him
And
up.
what?
I don't know.
What you mean? And what? We giving you a young talent.
Some first
You ain't
rounder.
trading Tyler for PG straight up. You better get some
and
picks
a couple of first round.
Nigga, we trading Tyler.
Yeah, we don't care if he 30.
Nigga, we trading Tyler PG in years. Nigga, what the fuck are we talking about? If you don't go take these years with Tyler, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Hey, but Tyler with James, with Westbrook, with Kawhi, I think that would be a better fit.
That's what I'm saying. So
But you're gonna have to get some picks with that though.
Y'all can have them picks.
Pick these.
Just know y'all ain't getting Hackett.
Yeah,
you know who that's what they want. You know that's what they want.
You ain't getting Jaime
At
Hackett.
this point, you ain't getting Jovic either because Jovic.
Hell no.
Jovic 6'10".
You ain't getting
Jovic that bitch.
Bro, you ain't getting neither of them niggas. Y'all niggas better be lucky we was hurt as fuck, or it'd be us in this goddamn final.
Shit. I mean, as much as I like them, I give them Tyler and Caleb. They can get Tyler and Caleb. I like Caleb.
Whoa. What you sucking your teeth for? What you sucking? I sat there and watched Boston struggle against fucking, and they swept these niggas, but they struggled against the Pacers. The Pacers. we would have beat their ass. Bricks.
I mean, Scary Terry ain't no hold, dog. Scary Terry was turning that shit on towards the end of the season, dog. I ain't gonna hold you.
Are you talking about D-Wade Jr.?
Sure, if that's what you want to call him.
I mean, that's Donovan, but
that's also blasphemous. But yeah, sure, that's what you. Shit, man. Just, no, but nah. You think, hey Ryan, you think we gonna trade Jimmy Butler though? I know they done came out and said we ain't doing it, but I'm just saying, like,
nah,
that don't never mean shit.
I mean, honestly, it's the same. The situation itself is the same as how it was when we had Wade, and that's what's kind of crazy. So I just pray they don't make the same mistake twice, because Wade overachieved those years, and when he asked for the money, they was like, "Nigga, what?" Like, and that's when he left. That's when he let him go.
I mean, he had to try to make up, because he gave a discount during the championship year.
He went to the Bulls.
I think he went to the Bulls. That was crazy. But yeah, like, I don't
go back home.
No, I don't see Jimmy leaving. Like, you got to think, bro. Like, before Jimmy got to Miami, he was seen as like a volatile player, bro. Like, nobody really wanted to play with him. So, like, you think because he settled in Miami and that's been quiet for a couple years, he ain't the same motherfucker? That's the same nigga that couldn't nobody get along with.
Yeah, he's just an organization that we ain't playing that shit.
So I don't.
No, this nigga.
You need to take a nap. There's a pillow right there.
I was just too comfortable.
Yeah, I was about to say this nigga been a couch potato since he sat down. You know what I mean?
I've been kind of.
There's a pillow right there, bro. You good?
Fuck you, fuck you.
Hey man, let's talk about some NFL, man. You know, we getting closer and closer to the season start, man. And with that being said, the Chiefs got they didn't they Super Bowl rings. Shout out to them,
bruh.
Oh, you know what I mean? Shout out to him,
bruh.
What's up?
That mother had a typo.
It's scary.
It's scary.
What?
Their Super Bowl rings had typos.
What?
Oh, word? They got to get them redone?
So it had Miami as the 7th seed, and they was actually the 6th seed on the inside of the ring. Yeah.
Oh, dang. So we got to get. Oh, so we get 4 rings? Because I'm keeping this.
Facts. But with them,
Ryan,
Super Bowl.
Let me ask you a question. You think they're going to three-peat?
This nigga in this yawning, bro. Hold up, dog.
That nigga sleepy.
Nah, they're not gonna three-peat. I just think that I mean, they have the possibility to. I just think that a lot of teams have stepped up.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a lot harder for them to do it than it was this year. Like,
shit,
it's the Texans, bro.
The Texans, yeah, dog. Especially with our division.
And then they fuck around like, and they still got money. Like, they can go get motherfuckers like that's left in free agency. Like, they can get Justin Simmons.
Because CJ Stroud still's on his rookie deal. Only money they really put up is who? Stephon.
And they just did that. Like, they didn't even have to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. I look at it this way though.
Oh, Nico just got the bag.
You know what it is. You know what it is around here. It's Patrick Mahomes till it ain't. It's Patrick Mahomes until it ain't. Can they repeat? I don't think that's a fair question, because hell yeah, they can. We know that.
Yeah, for sure. Because if y'all let them boys win and they figured out how to win when the deep ball ain't working,
what you gonna do when they get Xavier Worthy?
Bro, with Hollywood. Yeah. And they still got Sydney.
Yeah.
Well, with Kelsey.
I mean, if that boy don't get locked up.
Man,
Rashid.
Oh,
Rashid, right. My bad. God
damn. Nigga, that was a throwback name. Jesus
Vikings. Nigga. What was that, 2012?
Maybe before that, honestly. I was about to say, well before 12. What are you talking about? No, but that's if that boy could play. But regardless, even if he ain't there, like, you gave him a speed guy in Hollywood Brown. You gave him the speed guy in Xavier Worthy,
the fastest.
Then you obviously still got Kelsey.
They still got a run game to change it up.
Yeah, like
did they re-sign McKinnon?
I don't know about McKinnon. I think they still got Clyde though.
Clyde and Pacheco.
I'm surprised Clyde's still in the league. To be real with you.
I mean, he kind of showed up at the end there, like when he went on that playoff run. He started instead of running the ball,
somebody
he was.
they can get though, and that's what's crazy because people is forgetting that like it's a lot of running backs that's like free agents right now just simply because they had like injuries toward the end of the year. Think about it, bro. Dobbins, a healthy Dobbins.
No, Dobbins went to the Chargers.
Did he?
I'm begging these niggas to just call
Dobbins.
this game.
Yeah, Dobbins went to the Chargers. But you know who's still out there? Dalvin Cook. Is Dalvin Cook?
Is he cooked? Yeah, that nigga cooked.
How though, bro? Like I don't get it. He
The
just
same-
had 1,000 yards a season ago.
You know who else?
I mean,
said that? You know
season
who else
before.
who did that shit and then they was cooked?
Yeah.
Le'Veon. Yeah, it only take one season, nigga,
Hey,
for you to be Buns. The only nigga that has gotten the bag after being like mediocre every time has been Odell. Like he gonna get a bag, even if he just had like he played 6 games and have 7 good catches that just make you say, "Ooh," and y'all give me 15 million, nigga. like,
yo, I've like Odell is really capitalized a
For
lot
real.
off of one catch. Don't get me wrong, he's had good seasons and stuff like that. But you know that's why the people keep giving this motherfucker opportunity.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, like me as a Jets fan, when they was like,
I think it's route running too.
Miami got Odell, I was like, okay.
And that's their third.
Okay.
Put him in the slot.
That's why. I mean, but shit, he was practically a third in Baltimore last year too.
Yeah. They was throwing it to Bateman more than they was throwing it to that nigga. Like he's a third option receiver. He'll get off on your nickel.
Yeah.
Odell on the nickel is nasty though. He still got them routes and them hands.
Unless it's a good nickel.
Yeah, but that speed gone though.
Like we got.
That's the speed. The speed is definitely tapped.
Yeah, the speed's tapped.
It's definitely tapped. All right. What else we got, man? Okay. Aaron Rodgers. I'm glad you were here right now. Aaron Rodgers misses mandatory mini camp. And the man, there was a 2-day camp. My dog had something already scheduled, put on the schedule. Like, but the thing is, like, ain't like you ain't know the schedule of your mandatory mini camp. So regardless, my man, decided to take a little sabbatical. And now all of a sudden, people were acting like it was problematic. Ryan, resident Jets fan, how you feel about my man missing a little 2-day?
I don't give a shit.
Me.
Like the thing is, like ultimately, the man went to the voluntary workout. Like he was there for the voluntary shit. So like it ain't like he's like, because I'm looking at people like, oh, he doesn't. He's not gelling with the team. I'm like, nigga, he was on the team the whole last year.
Right.
Like these the same motherfuckers. Like we ain't trading no motherfucking body. Same niggas. So yeah.
I mean, you did pick up Mike.
I mean, but Mike's a professional. So you know what I'm saying? When you have those pros, like a pros pro.
But you know what they're gonna say if there's like any type of
come on, Shades. Don't do that.
But you know who's always.
No, I'm just
there?
saying. I'm dead serious. Like, bro, you and I don't have no. First of all, I don't have no problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me start off by saying that. But as soon as you see something pass or whatever, they ain't on the same page.
And
could this be as a result?
And I'm gonna want to slap the shit out of them.
That's cool. And then they gonna hand that bitch off the breeze and he break for 20 yards. Now shut the fuck up. Like,
I'm gonna want to slap the hell out of every damn talking head on TV if they they come out here and say some shit like, oh, but he missed that one pass. Now if he would have been there for that mini camp, 2-day mini camp, they don't want to give a fuck.
I ain't gonna hold you.
They could have built more rapport.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like I think. Like, I kind of did want to sign another piece out of free agency as a receiver, but I kind of think like right now what we got is because Allen Lazard is not good, but with Aaron Rodgers, he looks good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So like, I think that's kind of why, like, if they were trying to get rid of Lazard by the trade deadline, they was like, yo, we got to get this nigga out of here because like he is just not cutting it. But like, he's Aaron's guy. Like,
y'all still got caught.
No, he needs to. I'm glad he's fucking gone. But nah,
how's he still in the league?
They were talking about the rookie we got though. Like, bro,
who y'all pick up?
Malachi Corley.
Corley.
Bro, listen, they was like, this nigga, like in the run game, it was like he pancakes niggas. Like, and it was just like he tell people like y'all want to go, y'all on the bench. Like, none of the receivers on the bench with me. Like, none of y'all. Like, he prides himself on just being a little short, strong motherfucker. Like I'm just like, bro, what?
Y'all got a Jarvis Landry,
bro.
Landry, we got a Jarvis Landry. Stop playing.
Right.
Hey, if Jarvis come to the squad,
I mean, he's gonna be in the them training camps.
in the training camp, but
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Go and lock him up. I need some veteran leadership
for real, though.
I need some veteran leadership. Please.
Oh, speaking of the Jaguars, you heard about our quarterback?
52 M's?
55.
It ain't even 55.
It ain't really 55 because he got 140
signed on dotted line.
Got 140 in the bank
200
right
mil guaranteed, 140 at signing.
275.
5-year, $275 million deal. It's going to be about 25, almost $26 million a year.
He got the same deal as Burrow
as far as the salary cap is concerned. Shades.
Damn, Burrow.
He got the same deal as Burrow.
Shades, tell me how you feeling about that.
I got mixed feelings. Because I don't think that he's played well enough to deserve it. However, on the other side, like I kind of feel bad because he's going to get a lot of scrutiny and everything because of the offensive coordinator that we have. And if Doug Peterson was calling plays, then I would feel a lot better about this. I don't feel good with Press Taylor, because I don't care what nobody says. They putting everything on his feet. And when you get the bag, they're going to put everything on Trevor Lawrence's feet. But there ain't no quarterback out here that's playing winning football without a good strategist. CJ Stroud, he looked great last year. Guess what? That offensive coordinator came from the San Francisco tree, came from Kyle Shanahan. Tua Tagovailoa balled last year. Guess what? Kyle Shanahan tree. Patrick Mahomes, how he was doing. Andy Reid calling plays. Last year, Josh Allen, when they pulled it together, they switched offensive coordinators. What did the offensive coordinator do? Okay, let's start running the ball a little bit more. Let's start being balanced. Same thing they did with Dak. Mike McCarthy, he pulled it back a little bit.
I still say that they scapegoated my dog Ken Dorsey though.
Yeah, but Ken was allowing Josh to do too much, be Superman. Like, yo, we need to run this ball a little bit because if not, you would have never seen the emergence of James Cook. So by you switching it, hey, we actually do got a capable running back here. Let's tailor it back, and then they went on a winning streak because of it.
Do you think that was Ken's fault, or you think that was like
no? Yeah, it's Ken's because Ken was the play calling was unbalanced versus pass versus runs.
But you don't think that Allen was at a point in his career where he was making audibles at this time, thinking that he wanted the ball in his hand?
I mean, even if he was, the new offensive coordinator, I think, is Joe Brady. I think that's what
he probably just ain't having that.
He wasn't having that. He was like, no, you need to stick to this. And he made things more balanced. There was some times where Josh didn't throw the ball more than 25 times. We need to stick to this formula. And it was winning formula because they had their defense wasn't the best, but it was okay last year.
Can we have a conversation about that? Because if they have to limit you a little bit to where you have some games where you're not even throwing it 25 times, and realistically, they're limiting you because they know you might throw a pick. Can we talk about the damn talent of the quarterback?
He needed to be reeled in last year.
I know a lot of people.
You're not Patrick Mahomes, bro. They try to structure it to where he can be Patrick.
I know a lot of motherfuckers, but we're trying to make sure that we still got one good white quarterback in the league. And I'm not saying that Josh Allen is not a good quarterback. I'm just simply saying, hey man, you played like shit last year too. Yeah, we can blame it on Ken Dorsey, and I agree that they should have been more balanced. But also at the same time, you was just making some bad passes. You was throwing some picks for no reason. You was being
he did have multiple pick games. Yeah,
and then you was also, it wasn't even just the picks, it was the fumbles too.
Yeah,
you was playing a little ass.
had 4,300 yards passed, 29 touchdowns thrown,
Mhm.
18 interceptions,
Yeah.
92.2 rating. I want to see what the rushes was like.
Yeah.
Because I think he had like maybe 4 or 5 rushing touchdowns. So his touchdown total was in the 30s, but them turnovers.
But I think he
like,
had what?
negate
I
that.
think he had like 3 fumbles because I believe it was like 21 total turnovers or whatever it was. But regardless, I just look at it, man, and I'm like, it's kind of crazy to me that we even got to this point that they had to go because like now, like I feel bad for Ken Dorsey because like he got scapegoated and it's going to hurt his ability going forward to be you know, offensive coordinator in this league going forward and stuff like that. When I don't think he was a bad offensive coordinator because the year before was nobody complaining about no damn Ken Dorsey. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like so, at the end of the day, I feel like he just got scapegoated there. And they had a really good offense the year before.
Only reason I disagree is because once he left and Joe Brady switched the offense up a little bit, they went on a winning streak.
Oh, I mean, just because the team was talented, there was it's talent on the team. It's not too damn hard to be to have a talented roster and have them play up to their talents. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like I said, it wasn't like that wasn't Ken Dorsey's first year. Ken Dorsey had been there the whole time for Josh Allen's run.
No.
Pull it up.
No, because old boy was there.
Pull it up.
The Giants coach. The Giants
Daboll?
coach. Yeah, Daboll was there. The first year they had Stephon Diggs, Daboll was there. And then Ken Dorsey was there like the past 2 years, 3 years, something like that. But they had Daboll.
Coaching. I'm pulling it up, man.
Offensive coordinator. 32, bro. That's after 2 made threes by Boston.
Yo, I exactly. No, this shit's over. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. He was as a coach. He was the quarterback's coach. Okay, so he's been with the Bills for a while. He just wasn't
the offensive coordinator.
Right. So he was quarterbacks coach from 2019, 2020, passing game coordinator and quarterbacks coach 2021, and then offensive coordinator 2022 to 2023. So
yeah,
okay. So he just been with the team for a hot minute.
Yeah, because I remember
but the whole time he's been working with
Josh Allen.
Been working with Josh Allen.
Yeah, because Daboll is the one that turned Josh Allen around when they got Diggs.
Yeah,
but no, I feel what you're saying though, bro.
But regardless, my dog is he did land on his feet as far as being a coach. He's an offensive coordinator now for the Cleveland Browns.
But yeah, Trevor getting the bag though. Hey, big ups to him and everything like that. But I think it's a matter of projecting, projecting what you're going to turn into versus paying you for what you've shown us. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Hey man, now it's time for we started this last week, Don. We're gonna go division by division. We're gonna go one division each week, where we highlight that division specifically and kind of figure out what's going to happen in this division for this upcoming season. So we
also talk about the teams.
Yeah, no, exactly. We got the AFC North, which is your Ravens, the Bengals, Steelers, and Browns. Let's start. I guess the best place to start is which team improved the most during the offseason? And why is it the Ravens? Because they got Derrick Henry.
Because, I mean, honestly, for me, it's the Steelers.
Okay.
For me, it's the Steelers. I think they the most improved. But I understand why you say that because Baltimore did what the Buffalo Bills should have did like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
With balancing out the team and not putting everything on Lamar Jackson. Now, when you get into the playoffs and you don't have to, and you had that game where Baltimore was just throwing the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, if you don't hand that ball off,
yeah,
even with all the mileage, Derrick Henry, bro, come on now. They got Derrick Henry with Lamar.
Bro, I seen something.
Have we ever seen a thunder and lightning combination as a quarterback? I mean, with the quarterback and the running back, like
not like this. I saw a stat. I saw somebody posted this shit on Twitter like months ago, so I ain't even got it with me right now. But there was like, look at the it was like, look at the game logs for Derrick Henry in high school, dog.
That boy ran 500.
Dog, this nigga had one game. He ran the ball 63 times. 63 times for like 400 and something yards, 5 tutties.
That's insane.
Do you know how much the defense hated that head coach? They was like, bro, why in the fuck? Oh shit, my bad, y'all.
Hey,
plug it in. Hey man, sometimes I gotta, hey, before we get copyrighted though, let me hit pause on that.
I was kind of in the middle though. Like I respect the Ravens, but like I do feel like because the Ravens definitely I think they made the biggest improvement with signing Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say as far as
but
they lost a lot of their offensive line.
Yes.
So they lost like 3 key pieces of the offensive line.
Yeah.
But when I look at like the Steelers, like shit, they got Deshaun Elliott, Van Jefferson, Patrick Queen, Russell Wilson, Cordero Patterson, Dante Jackson, the corner, Quez Watkins. You know what I'm saying? Like they picked up some pieces. Keanu Neal.
They backup quarterback is Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, bro, they got
what?
And they got Kyle Allen still on the bench.
And me and ST was watching the other day, yesterday, I think, and we was looking at the quarterbacks that Tomlin had since Ben Roethlisberger. Bruh.
Had the motherfuckers.
That has been that was
like the Houston Tech. That's like DeAndre Hopkins when he was playing with the Texans.
What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that.
Or hold on, was DeAndre?
No.
DeAndre D-Hop played
bro.
The trash quarterback that he had.
So bad. It was worse than that, honestly. It was worse than that.
Tom Savage.
Nigga, they had somebody named Hodges at quarter.
Delvin Hodges. Mason Rudolph.
Fucking oh my god, I gotta pull this list up. I'm pulling the list up. Keep going.
Bruh. The quarterbacks that Tomlin has had, and he still hasn't had a losing season, and then you add in Russ. Bro, old boy about to have a breakout season, bro. Pickens.
Oh yeah.
As he brought up a good point, Fryer finally probably gonna start eating because I think he's super underrated.
You know, that's what I was saying about Russ though. I was like, Russ he's got to make sure he's hitting Freiermuth, bro. And I know that, like, you know, sometimes that motherfucker act like he don't know how to throw to a tight end. And I know you said that might have been more Pete Carroll, but nigga,
I mean, he ain't throwing no tight ends in Denver either, so I can't say nothing.
All right, so let's do this. Okay, so I got the list of all the quarterbacks they've had since Ben Roethlisberger, right? So I'm gonna include Charlie Batch because he played a couple games. But, all right, we got
Charlie Batch. I ain't heard that name in a minute.
We got what? Byron Leftwich.
Dang.
Dennis Dixon. Landry Jones.
Dang.
Washed up Byron. Washed up Michael Vick. Mason Rudolph. Delvin Hodges. Kenny Pickett. Mitch Trubisky. Ugh. They have had a murderer's row of trash at quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger.
Dang. And Ben the last 2-3 years was
Ben sometimes wasn't
ever since we beat him, ever since the Jaguars beat him that year, bro, they was not the same.
And that really wasn't quarterbacks since Ben Roethlisberger, but that's just like since Mike Tomlin has taken over the team.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like Tomlin really ain't had much of a quarterback situation there at all. And
you can't really, I mean, can you blame that on Tomlin? Because I mean, he probably does have some say so in what quarterbacks are selected.
I mean, I'm sure he has a say so in it, you know what I mean? But like, he's not the GM, and the GM does the draft picks, dog.
Right.
And ain't the head coach. So you know,
the Bengals definitely taking a step back this year.
They lost Joe Mixon.
Lost Joe Mixon. T. Higgins T. Higgins hasn't even signed. He hasn't been at camp. Hasn't signed his franchise tag.
Yeah, I mean, because he don't want the franchise tag. That man.
Give me the bag.
Give me the bag or get me up out of here.
And there ain't no way he getting the bag with Jamar Chase about to get his.
Not a chance.
And then I don't even know what the Browns did. Bro, they talking about Nick Chubb playing again.
Yeah.
You thought he wasn't?
Absolutely gonna play again.
The same knee?
Yeah.
It's Nick fucking Chubb.
Yeah,
bro.
it is true.
And at the end of the day, man, like, okay, cool. It's the same knee. Just reconstruct the surgery, do the surgery again. It gets, and then do your PT. It'll get stronger again.
Yeah.
You know? I think maybe he I don't expect him to play at the beginning of the season. And even if he does, he ain't finna be like he's not finna be out here putting up 20 rushes a game, you know what I mean? Like that, they're not finna. They're gonna slowly bring him in because if they play as well as they think they're gonna try to play this year, they're gonna want him for the postseason. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But now that we move on from there, let's talk about who we got. Who you think has the edge in this conference?
Baltimore.
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 I'm going with the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm still rolling with Baltimore too. I understand they got some, offensive line pieces, but the one thing that the Ravens never have,
you should never go against Lamar. But
one thing I don't really concern myself with Baltimore is offensive line. They have a tendency of having good offensive line draft picks
and a defense.
Play good defense. I mean, it's just
we ain't going to the Steelers. That's crazy.
That's crazy. But like they're very good with replacing players. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I'm looking at this damn defense, and I'm looking at this team, and I'm still saying like, okay, cool, but y'all still got to somehow stop Derrick Henry. You still got to somehow stop Lamar Jackson,
bro. That read option.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And goal line.
Yeah, like
who?
Right? Which one? Who do you hit? Who do you hit? Do you got to? I'm about to say, do you got to send?
You got to get two people to get some type of pressure. Because if it's 1-on-1, you done.
You done. Oh, that one defensive end that got to sit there and make a decision. Oh, I feel bad for him.
I forgot about Andrews.
Yeah, but I feel bad. I feel bad for that defensive end when they're doing that. When they're doing that run option, and that defense end is like, all right. Or the outside linebacker comes in, he's like, all right, you gonna make a lot of wrong mistakes there,
bro.
You're gonna make a lot of wrong decisions. There's gonna be a lot of wrong decisions being had there, and then you just gotta sit around and be like, God,
I forgot about Likely. They got 2 tight ends.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, who's their star receiver though?
I don't know if you know this, but Lamar don't really care about the damn receivers like that. He hits tight ends. And it's him.
And Henry.
And now Henry. But Marcos is saying the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with your team. Cole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride with your team, bro. I'm going with the Steelers too. I think they're gonna take the division this year.
All right, man. Well, that kind of caps off the this week in NFL division predictions or previews.
Let's finish off the show.
We got some boxing, man. We got some fights coming up tomorrow. Big fights coming up. Man, we got Tank versus Frank. Tank versus Frank.
The Ghost.
Shades.
He's a ghost.
Bro, that ain't no question.
It's Tank till it ain't.
It's Tank till it ain't.
I like it. I see what y'all did there.
It's Tank.
I see what y'all did there. Yeah. You are correct.
Like the Don said, till it ain't. That boy about to. I'll give this maybe round 5.
I hated this nigga.
Oh, Dirk with that floater.
Dirk with the fucking step back with the
knee,
with the leg extended,
the high knee.
How the hell do you get around that? I hated that nigga, man. I think they got this nigga look like that man look like he got the dad bods popping right now too, dog. You know what I'm saying? My dog came in here looking like somebody great uncle.
Uncle Dirt. Yo, who you got? Who you got, Ryan? You got Tank? Tank till it ain't.
I said the phrase.
ST.
Before we get to me, Melo said he got 50 on Frank.
Dang, I'm taking it. Taking it.
50 on Frankie, baby.
50 push-ups.
Oh, see, now this man don't want to talk about currency. He just want to talk about push-ups. I got
Kind of my lie.
Yeah, I got Tank, man. Like at the end of the day, bro, like I'm not the biggest boxing fan, so I'm kind of rolling with what y'all talking about, man. Like I'm not even saying I'm not a big boxing fan. I just don't follow it enough to be really.
Nah, for sure.
I don't think I've ever seen Frank Martin in a ring. So like,
yeah, he is southpaw, I think.
Okay, so yeah, I need y'all to educate me a little bit.
Frank, okay, but he played. He quick. I don't think he has a lot of power. He got good technique,
which is something you can't say about Tank.
That's what I'm saying. Tank got the full package, but he got explosive power. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm gonna give it I say by round 5, Tank gonna knock him out.
The fact this game almost 50 points is crazy.
That shit bad.
Real bad.
This has been a very bad NBA Finals game,
bro. They don't even got the starters in there.
Nah, you heard Quan. They're gonna have them. They're gonna have
them boys out.
They're gonna have the 15th man on the roster out there on the court by the end of this game. All right, we got another fight though.
David Benavidez.
Oh,
Monstro.
You showed me Benavidez before,
bro. Yeah.
He
trying to fight Canelo. He said Canelo ducking. He said he was on he got an interview by Wallow and Gilly on $1 Million Worth of Game. He was like, Canelo ducking me because I'll knock him out.
Damn.
Bro, he said I will knock him out like with no hesitation.
I mean, it's only so much a man can come out here that's punking you like that before you got to be like, excuse me, nigga.
Bro, what? So he said I think he couldn't get people to fight him at 168. So he stepped up to like 175. And he's trying to get the Canelo fight.
Okay. Well, hopefully we see that.
Hey, if you haven't seen Benavidez fight, go look up the highlights. The boy got crazy speed and he got power.
Yeah, you showed me some highlights of that, man. So I'm just gonna go with Benavidez because I know who he is.
Yeah, I don't know this other guy, but they said he used to be the champ.
Man, it's Benavidez all day.
Yeah, Benavidez about to take that, boy.
All right, then bet, man. I mean, this is a short show.
Hey, man.
Anybody got any ninja takes before we get up out of here?
Nah, bro.
The only thing I want to talk about is college football, but we're gonna talk about that.
Let's talk about that next year
in the upcoming weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because don't we play each other first game?
August 31st. Gonna beat y'all ass too.
Yeah, whatever, bro. We about to pull up that upset, bro.
What upset?
We better put Langway
in. Langway is. I mean, if y'all come out here with what's Mertz.
Oh my God,
Mertz,
we about to get murked.
Mertz gonna get hurt,
bro. We getting murked
for certain.
All I'm saying is Hurricane Payne, Ruben Bain
getting whooped by 45 minutes. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. God damn.
Jason Kidd said before the game, I hope y'all packed y'all bags.
Marco says Seminoles, and I don't know what that.
Marco,
hey, all right, y'all get lucky with DJ Uglugule and see how that boy do. We gonna see though.
If you know how to pass.
That boy in a spring game looked putrid. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a good coach though. I ain't gonna sit here and I'm not gonna cap on them having a decent coach, but fuck out of here. It's ain't nobody finna sit around here and talk about no damn Seminoles. Fuck them semen holes. All right, man. Y'all got any shout outs before we get up out of here though?
Man, shouts out to the pod. Shouts out to the homies across the world, man. I hope everybody have a good weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Hey, celebrate my first one in this thing. What you did?
Give me some, boy.
Hey, man.
Ryan Nix. Either by marriage or by his own.
Motherfucking kids, man.
Stay at home with your mama.
Shit. Yo, Ryan, you got a shout outs?
Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out for the homies for holding the pod down.
Can't nobody even see your face right now, nigga.
Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Worldwide players, pimpstresses, and all of that, you know what I'm saying? You know, I roll with y'all like 4 flats.
Yeah.
That mean they ain't rolling. That mean I don't fuck with y'all. I'm just but,
Don't try to clean it up now.
Hey, man, shout out to Elon Musk for hiding the likes on people's Twitter so they can go ahead and get their likes off in privacy. You know what I'm saying? Like people be out here they be wanting to like some content on Twitter, but you know they don't want that shit on their page. You know what I mean? That man said, "Hey, nah, like what you like." All right, man. That's all I got, man. Once again, shout out for y'all tapping in always, as always, man. Where my air horn at so we can really pop off the way we're supposed to in this thing. Hold it, there it is.
Dang, boy, you almost popped my eardrum.
Hey, man, you know how we do, man. This is Homie Studios.
Yiddy.